that's a pity because now I can't start working straight up. So what I think I might do is I'm going to wait for it to charge, and I'm going to be on my phone for a while to wake up. It's currently 8:15. I'm going to make breakfast. As always, I forgot to charge my phone at night, so I do leave my phone here charging, and I'm going to make my coffee with the new milk. Hopefully this milk isn't rotten. Also yesterday, whoever was it, they did a little bit of noise. Oh my god, my sister is up. I'm going to talk with my sister. I'm going to start studying, reading through the notes that I made throughout the term, as I said yesterday. And it's currently 9. Also, this happens a lot. I don't know how to measure water on a pot, so I usually try to, every time I feel like I'm pouring less water than I need to, but I keep that water and put it on the fire. But I don't know why. I have a problem. I don't know. I don't know how to measure water. I wanted to have coffee on this cup, this really big cup. I mean, it's not enormous, but it's big. It went over. I made too much, so I have here this cup of coffee because also I like to put a little bit of milk. I have this cup of coffee, and then when the coffee that I had left, I did this other. This is more milky. This is not all coffee, but it's really funny that I have to have two exact drinks, just because I don't know how to measure water. And you may think, Nerea, why don't you just throw the water that is left? No, because nowadays I decided that it tastes better if I pour my, how do you say this, my coffee grains, but there aren't grains, my coffee powder, my mixable coffee. It's like a coffee powder that, you just have to pour hot water in it and you make coffee instead of the actual machine or stuff like that. But it's soluble. It's not like the ones that you have to have the coffee pot. Those are more like grains. I make actual powder, powder. It's the only way that I know how to describe it. I think I overthink things and I explain myself quite clearly, but I don't know. So I use that, and there's two ways to use it. You can pour the coffee powder on your cup, heat water, then pour it, mix it. Or nowadays I like to pour the coffee powder on the pot with the water, let it mix itself a little, and then heat with the powder, because I feel like that mix better the powder and the water. And in the other way around, I feel like it's still too much, it's watery to me. I don't know, maybe it's a placebo thing, I don't know, but I do that. So since I'm mixing the powder, I don't want to throw the coffee away, because that's coffee. The result of that is coffee. I don't know. I feel like I love to talk when I have a coffee. Anyway, first sip. I'm going to work. As you can see, I do why I do this to myself, but it's currently 20 minutes to 11 and I am still sitting on this desk looking at the vocabulary sheet. I think I'm going to postpone sending this to the print shop or whatever you want to call it because I've been almost, I think I spent an hour or even more just reading through it. Well, first of all, I went through my notes, I add some terms, and then I spent a lot of time reading through it, reducing bits, erasing terms that were a little bit out of the subject or they were a reach, which I hope I don't regret tomorrow, but what is done is done, and I think I'm going to leave it like that. I haven't taken a break, so I think I'm going to take one, which is kind of scaring me because it's currently 11 and it would be the best time to go outside to a second-hand shop. But at the same time, I've been working since 8. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. I think I'm going to chill for a bit. Finish this video, closing the tabs with the vocabulary, and also I have a lot of things to do in other subjects, so that's also a thing that I have to do. I don't know. Maybe I can't take a break. I'm not going to take a break. I'm going to push this till lunch time. I think I'm going to do that. Am I going to regret this? Probably, but it is what it is. Okay, so I think this is really cool, so I'm gonna walk you through what I'm doing. I've just sent the email that I needed to send to one of my professors. How easy. Okay, so for the exam, I'm going to do this with 3 or 4 pages because I think it's easier for me to read my notes. Anyways, I just did that. I sent the email and I'm searching for a pen and I did some changes on the project. That's my last project for that assignment. I've already done that exam, so that's that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my end of degree project, which is something really big and exciting, which I have to admit, but that's a conversation for another time. I'm not feeling really excited. It's difficult. My emotions nowadays are really all over the place and strange. So that I will talk about in another day. What I'm doing, I talked with my professor and he sent me a lot of links with books and readings to gather up information and try to set the subject of my end of degree project. I don't know if I said it, but it's going to be about identity and gender and stuff like that. I don't want to give away a lot because I don't know exactly what I'm going to. I mean, I know the broad idea. I have some ideas and some points that I want to make, but that's why I asked him for the readings. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go through all the links, which is going to be, it's going to take me a really long time. Why, you may think? Because this man, this is an actual reading. Okay, this is good. This man decided to just send me a lot No, this is not cool. Decided to send me links. The first link, just to begin with, is the Unis library web, and he just filtered the search with feminist translations, feminist and translation, and it has 62 books. The second one is he searched up an author, I don't know why, 22 books. Then of that same author, he sent me a link with all the articles and pieces that they wrote outside books. Then he sent me, as every professor does, links with his work. And then, this is the one that I don't get, he sent me a link to search for other end of degrees projects of the university. I don't know if he wants me to get inspired. He just sent me links. I don't understand. Well, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to search all the books first, write down the ones that really stood up to me, and then see if I want, how long, how many pages they have, and if I want to pick them up in the library. I don't know if I can take books for winter break, honestly. I suppose I can, but I don't know. So I'm going to start because there is a lot of links. I'm going to kill myself. Warning. I thought, well, this is good because I don't depend as much on the library, on university library, as I thought I would, because apparently this man first sent me the link of the web of the library, and then another link to another web that I think is like a portal for sharing public documents, just to publicate documents freely. So first I don't know if you can see it, because to me right now, looking at the phone, this is white, but I had an entire page with books and works and stuff that the titles really stood up to me, and I thought I was going to have to bring this to the library and search for the books, but now I'm downloading a lot of documents. I don't think I'm going to be able to read all of these, but I prefer to save all now and then select them, and let's see. But for example, this one I'm waiting, that's why I'm filming, because it's 184 pages document article. I think it's an article, it's not a book, you know, it's not like, I don't know what it is. What is this? Oh, wait, so I'm downloading stuff. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 7 links left of this author, and then I'm going to start with his own work, and then I'm going to search other end of degree projects, and then I'm going to read the only PDF that he sent me. And my idea is to read as much as I can, highlight important bits or terms or ideas, and then I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to sum up my opinions of the different texts, tell him what I read, and ask for a meet. I don't know. Or to meet up. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be thinking one step at a time, because reading is going to take a while. But yeah, this is really strange. I feel really professional. I don't know. Okay, so I've just download all the documents that were available and make notes to the ones that weren't. I'm going to keep the list because I think some of them weren't available on the other link, but I don't want to check it right now. I sent the email. I have to start with the project that I told you before, but I don't want to. I'm really tired. It's currently 12:30. Fuck, it's 12:30. I could get ready, go to the second-hand shop, and call it a day. I could do that. I could really do that. I've also closed my suitcase and started doing my backpack. I don't know what I'm going to. I think I'm going to have to carry the computer on my backpack, which usually kills my back because it's going to be a little heavy, but it's just once. And I have a lot of stuff to bring, and I'm leaving here a lot of stuff because I didn't want to obviously empty all my closet, because then coming back I would have to come back really heavy with a lot of stuff. But the sweater. Fuck. I forgot. We have to do the advent calendar. Is there 14th? It's mistletoe, I think. Like the one that you put here and you have to guess. Okay, so I just went to the shop, and that was the most uneventful trip of my life. I'm really disappointed. I don't know why I always end up idolizing the place before I go there. And I went to this place a lot of, but I've been there a lot of times. But I don't know, I was expecting finding a lot of stuff all of the sudden because it's Christmas. I don't know. I just found 3 things that it could be cool, but there are not even big things. Book wise, I didn't find anything in English that caught my eye. I'm not really enjoying searching for books in Spanish because we have a lot at home, so I don't know what to do with that. What more? And the worst thing of all is that the things that I found kind of interesting on the shop, I think suit my sisters better than my mom, which is a shame because I have a lot of gift ideas for my sister. I just talked with my sister because she is buying tickets for a bath to go out on New Year's, night, however you call it, in New Year's, and she was asking if I wanted to come with her and her friends. And I don't have mixed emotions, but I think it's a really strange topic because I don't want her to buy me a ticket. I don't want to go out in my hometown. I hate it there. I don't have friends there anymore, and I don't feel like bumping into people that were my friends and that they stopped talking to me, or fake people that pretend that they know me just to know gossip or how much life is going for the sake of it, which I get. I understand gossip, but I don't want to drag with that. I don't feel like it's fair for my sister to, even though it's a great gesture and I appreciate it a lot, because my sister never lets me feel left out, which I think is something that I did to her when I was younger, which also I can get because I'm the older one, and there was a period of time when I was with my classmates treat me like I was too immature, and I felt like going out with my sister would make me look even more immature, which is stupid, and now she's my best friend. But it goes with time. But I feel like I left her out a lot when I was younger, and she never leaves me out, and that's really cool. But at the same time, I feel like she doesn't have to do that all the time. Like, it's a really great gesture, I appreciate it a lot, but she has to go out with her friends without feeling, I don't know if guilty, but without thinking about me or thinking about the fact that I'm spending that time alone, or that I don't have anyone to go out right now. Which I don't know if she's even thinking of that, but I'm assuming that she's thinking about that, because she was really hesitant when I told her that I don't want her to buy me a ticket because I don't want to go out of my hometown. And the tone that she had was hinting that she was feeling like if I don't go out, I'm gonna miss out something, or that this is a sign that I'm not doing well, which I kind of get because it's the first year that I'm not going out anywhere, but that's my idea. And maybe it kind of is, but at the same time I feel like this is kind of what the person talking, and every I feel like we over plan and exaggerate holidays like New Year, which is just another day, and then you enter another year, which is a human invention. I don't know, I feel like we try to make a big deal of everything, and now also going out is not that healthy. Losing hours of sleep is not that healthy, and I'm talking with being a person that doesn't sleep a lot, and maybe that's really fake and a really fake explanation, but I don't think I'm gonna miss anything going out. I mean, the high of going out, dancing, screaming, losing hours of sleep, and the most important is spending time with my sister and my family. But I don't think it's that big of a deal. This year I just don't have, it's not that I don't have anyone to go out with, but it's not the same as the other years. And for example, last year with all the COVID stuff, we couldn't go out anywhere, and even though I have to admit it felt really odd and like unfinished, it was fine. I'm now on December of this year, of that year, and nothing happened just because I didn't go out. But I don't know. Also, my parents are going out on my, I don't know how to explain, on my town, like my hometown is where I live. That is where my sister is going to go out. My parents are going out where my grandma used to live. And that town to me is like my childhood town. Let's say something like that. And I don't want to go out there either because apparently all the family is going out there. I don't want to. I know this is going to sound harsh, but honestly, I don't want to go out with my family, like my extended family. Something that I don't want to. And I don't want to be in that town because that I know gets me really sad. Because that was my grandmother's town, and I don't know what I think I'm about to cry. It's not that big of a deal though. The town is still there. I went to do my hair there, but it is a sad place for me now, and I know that could be triggering. I know my hometown could be triggering for the people in anxiety, and I know I'm going to be overthinking everything. I'm not gonna be comfortable dressed up on those streets. I don't want to talk with my extended family. I know that also could be triggering. I just don't want to be triggered. It's strange, it's new. Something in me is afraid of missing something, but at the same time, I really don't care. I don't even want to get dressed, which I know I can't do because that, to my family, would be disrespectful, would be a buzzkill. They would tell me that I want to ruin the party, and I don't want to start the year with that kind of comments. So I have to get ready, but I don't want to spend money on a dress. So that's going to be interesting because last year I could get away with not buying a dress because I used one of my sister's last New Year's dresses. And since there was COVID, nobody minded. But let's see if I can reuse another dress without them judging me. Because I don't want to waste money. Because I know they are going to force me to buy clothes for my graduation, which I get because that's like a once in a lifetime new experience. But I don't want to waste money because I don't know what I'm going to do next year. See, I prefer spending my New Year midnight and morning or after hours, making a list of things that I need to do, reading my readings for the end of the degree project, studying, watching videos, reading, I don't care. I don't know. Okay, it's currently 10 minutes past 5. I only have 32% of battery, but I've decided to run to the store because I feel like if I wait any longer it's going to be too late, and I'm not going to wanna go. So I just sent the document, so that's secure. I'm gonna run. I think it's a 20 minutes or something like that distance. I'm going to film a lot because I don't have a lot of battery, so let's see what I can do. I had some ideas of things that I wanted to buy. I ended up buying stuff, but for my sister, which we are reaching a point where it is frustrating that I'm just buying stuff for my sister. She deserves it, yes, of course. She's the person that I love the most, yes, of course. I love the things that I'm buying for her, yes, of course, but I think I got one thing for my boyfriend, and I'm not even sure that he's going to like it, and I think I'm going to end up wearing that. and then I had to wait 20 minutes for in the print shop, or whatever you want to call it, because there was a lot of people, and I sent it really early. By the way, it's now, sorry, 7:30. I went out at 5. I sent the document at 5. They didn't respond to my text, and then obviously I went there now and it wasn't printed, and I had to wait 20 minutes waiting. That's a lot. I didn't even look the pages because I mean, you cannot fuck up this. Don't fuck with me. They fucked up. And there aren't doubts anymore. I'm going to watch Pinocchio.
By the time Master Geppetto made Pinocchio, he had already lost a son.
Is this who I think it is? It's Ewan McGregor. I know that voice, oof, like I know myself. What's the film? But that was Ewan McGregor, and I noticed.
Now this was quite a few years before my time, but I learned the story.
So that was that. It's currently 11:30 and I'm going to sleep. See you tomorrow. Wish me luck on the exam, on this video and on the next video.